What's up, guys? Have you ever wanted to win a ton of jackpots at the arcade, but you just can't? These arcade games seem freaking impossible, right? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you hacks to improve your chances of winning at the arcade. Arcade Matt. All right, so this game here, Pop the Lock, is a very common arcade game. It's a newer game and it's out there. And basically, you have to stop the red line on the yellow dot. And if you do that 50 times, you get the jackpot. A lot of common mistakes that I see people do on this game is how they position their hand on the buzzer here. So a lot of people they play their game like this. And then they have their hand 50,000 light years away from the thing. And they're hitting their hand like this. And the problem with that is there's a lot of delay, you see. As you see, I just missed right there. There's a huge amount of delay from when I mean, maybe people don't do it that exaggerated, but that's an example, okay? Don't do that. I'm gonna show you what I like to do to help me get the jackpot on it, is I like to have my palm rest right on the button. And so when I'm ready to strike, I just kind of flinch my palm down, and that offers a very quick reaction time, which quick reaction time, if I could talk, is key to this game. And I'm going to show you right now. We'll see if we can hit the jackpot. All right, so remember, I have to get 50. And as you notice, I'm just flinching my palm there, the palm of my hand, every time I'm ready to strike. And that gives me nice precision for this game. And it speeds up as it goes on. So that you got to pay attention to. So we're going to see if we can get the 50 out of 50 here. Woo! 50 out of 50! 50 walk. We're doing a 50 walk, baby. Nice. 500 tickets right there. First try, too. I did not even need a second. This is as you're seeing it, guys. Now, there's another trick to this game. The last 10, there's 3 that are spaced out a little bit more, if you notice. Maybe I'll do an instant replay on that. There's 3 yellow dots that are spaced out a little bit further, and if you can kind of anticipate where they are or how many have been spaced out already, you'll notice the last 5 or so were just boom, 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 boom. They're real quick. I didn't even have to really look at the screen because I knew there were 3 that were spaced out early on. So if you can figure that out, you will really improve your chances of hitting the jackpot on this game. It's going to take a lot of practice. You're going to fail miserably a lot of times. I did when I first started playing this game as well, but practice makes perfect, and that goes for a lot of these games. So that's a trick to pop the lock. Hopefully that helps you. Let's move on to the next game. All right, so Quick Drop is another 100% skill game. The settings on these will vary depending on the arcade you're at, but this is another game kind of like Pop the Lock, where you need really quick reaction time. But it's different. I don't like to use my Pop the Lock strategy here because, I mean, it may work for you, but there's nowhere. It's an awkward position if you're trying to use your palm. So I like to go like this with just my index finger and middle finger, just go like tap it. Give it a little taparoo right there, man. Common things that I see people do wrong on Quick Drop is you have to get 50 red balls in the buckets as they're coming around. You can't miss one to get the jackpot, but there's a timer on this. So here's a common thing that I see people do all the time. I'm gonna go like this in rapid fire! That's gonna make me win the jackpot, but as you can see, I'm missing like 3/4 of them. Ah! Jackpot, right? Absolutely not. So don't do that, because that's not how you play this game. And actually, if you pay attention to the demo screen, it actually shows you what to do. See how they're doing buckets of 4? That's actually how you win this game, guys. Now, when the jackpot's lower to whatever the arcade has it reset to, there's usually more buckets of 5 you have to do. This, again, depending on the settings. Buckets of 5 are super difficult. As you can see, 4 is even tough. Buckets of 5 help you get enough balls before the timer runs out. I like to get down eye level, and I like to get what's called a strike point. So I'm actually lining up the outer edge of the outer right edge of the bucket And this will vary by machine. And I use the letters back there. See where it says catch all 50? Usually, well, on this machine here at Scene 75, it's right before the right edge of the bucket hits the first line of the H. And that's when I start to do my 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And sometimes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like to go like this. We're not doing this, guys, because you'll run out of time. Do not do that. Do not do that. Donuts. Donuts are good. You'll notice a timer up there too. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes it helps to count in your head too. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I only got 2 left, so 1, 2. And we just hit 50 out of 50. Again, first try. I didn't even do a second take on this. You're seeing this as it happens, guys. Jackpot right there. Another 500 tickets. We just hit 1,000 tickets right there. Now some arcades will have this to where you have to hit some buckets of 5. And basically you gotta time it a little bit early. You gotta just catch the right edge of that bucket. Now there's a slight delay of when you hit the button when the ball comes out. So that's why counting in your head how many actual times you hit the button helps. I listen to the sound of the button being clicked, not the sound of the game. Because there's a slight delay and that will mess you up. But again, practice makes perfect, right? Quick drop, that's how you hit it. And we're gonna move on to the next skill game that I love to play at the arcade. It gives you a ton of tickets, and I'm gonna show you how to beat it right after this. Tower of Tickets is a prize arm game where you gotta use this arm to knock one of the little Tower of Ticket pucks inside the win zone. If you do, it counts them up and adds them right to your card. It's that simple. Simple game, very difficult though, and a lot of timing is involved with this. Some arcades will have the highest as 500 or 750. This arcade has a pink 1,000 in there. It's a little hard to see. Unfortunately, it's in the middle, and that's not where you want it. So we're gonna have to waste a few plays here and work it towards the edge. You want it as close to those white arms as possible. There we go, all right.
Oh yeah.
So now you notice we worked 1,000 out and it's primed. It's hitting the white things, and that's where you want it. You want it as close to the edge as possible. Now, the way I play this game is you have to get a strike point. A strike point is the timing of when you're pressing this button, depending on where the puck is. So I like to do something very weird. I like to come to the next side. So if I'm on the yellow side, I like to come to the right. My strike point on these games is I'm lining it up with the edge of the next colored plastic thing. So I'm looking eye level, and I'm drawing like a virtual line from the edge of this red thing into the puck. And it's about, now this again will vary depending on the machine. It's about when the puck is right in the middle. So the middle of the puck is in the middle of this edge. And I'll try to demonstrate this. Let's see if we can hit it first try. Probably not. Okay, so that was late. You notice the arm passed it and it was late. So now if I'm late multiple times, I will adjust when I'm striking. I'll have to go a little bit earlier. Looks good, looks good. Oh, see, that was closer. Now, sometimes it's not the fault of your own, it's just the game. Your arm may hit another puck. Sometimes that happens. So you just gotta keep trying, but keep adjusting your strike point. If you notice you're late like 5 times in a row, adjust your strike point, go a little bit earlier. There it is, shebang, second try, no clickbait, guys, seriously. So as you can see, the first time I was too late, the second time I was a little too early, and then the third time I kind of just adjusted it again, and we got the 1,000. That's all this game is strike points. And my technique of going over to the side like this works for me. You can time it any way you want. I just think it's harder to get the visual if you're standing over here. I mean, you may find another strike point on this game that works for you. That's the thing that works for me because it's just the edge and I'm able to draw like a line through the puck and I can just go boom. There it is, another 1,000 tickets, guys. So we're at 2,000 total in this video so far and we've only played 3 games. All right, so Power Roll is another 100% skill game. This game is actually newer. Took me a little bit to figure it out, but this game has a strike point like the others we've been playing. So I'm gonna demonstrate this. Basically with this game, all you have to do is launch the ball and you have to get it into this, you have to get it to where it rests on that red thing. And you have to hit it just right at the right amount of speed.
Hurry up.
Don't listen to this voice. There is no timer whatsoever. This thing is a liar. Don't listen to this voice in the machine. Get up! The position of this metal thing with the little graphics. So it's about, see the edge of the flashing plexiglass there? it's about right before it. So you don't want to go back like there. It's about right there. Let's see if that's it. Oh, so close. Do you see, I needed just a little bit more speed to get over that red thing. Now the last one it rests on is the amount of tickets you get, so we got 20, and now it's gonna roll back. So I'm lining up the edge of this metal thing with the plexiglass here. And then what I'm just doing is, I'm kind of just letting my hand here slide off. Oh, there it is! Yeah, second try! Second freaking try, guys, look. No joke again. That's insane! Yes! Woohoo! Bang! So again, just to show you what I did with this, because some people are gonna go like this and boom. That's not how you do it. And what I like to do is just let my hand kind of just slide off. See how my hand's going here? So once I'm at the strike point, I just go zoom and let it slide. Because some people will just go like that. I feel like that doesn't give as much power. Or some people might go like this and push it themselves. Don't do that. I find it most consistent when you just line it up and slowly let your hand slide off the little colored ball. Let's see if I can hit it again. There it is! Oh, back to freaking back! Oh my God! Yes! Guys, back to back! That is insanity. So, after we just hit 3 in a row on freaking Power Roll, we're gonna come to Gear It Up now. This is a little more conservative game. I'm gonna show you how to hit the 100, not worrying about bonus tickets. So for this, you gotta gear the ball up to each level, and if you get it up to the top, you spin the wheel. So for when it's down here, and I gotta watch because there's a timer, there's certain strike points. And my strike point usually for these two is when a miss is over the hole. Same with this one here. When a miss is over that hole, so now. It'll usually get you to the next one. Now this one here is when the left edge of an up hits the edge of the plexiglass. So now, it could be any of them, because they alternate. And see, now we got to the bonus wheel first try. Now I like to go for the 100. The 100 you can get every time. And you do that by stopping the light when it's on the bonus. And, or not. There we go. So I was a little bit early that time, but you stop it right when it's on the bonus, you get the 100 every time. I'm gonna play again to show you guys that you can hit this back to back and a bunch of times. So again, and this might vary depending on the arcade and how level the machine is. If it varies, just adjust your strike point. That's the strike point I like to get because it's easy. You're lining up a moving part with a stationary part. That's basically what I do on these games. So now we're up again. So we got to the wheel 3 times in a row. So we're gonna hit it when it's on the bonus again. This wheel's spinning a lot slower, but there we go. We got the 100 again, guys. Not a lot of tickets, but if you need like 300-400 more and you want to be a little conservative, this is a great go-to game for that. So we'll play once more here and see if we can hit it again. There it is, bang. Last one, boing. Oh, I thought I missed that one, that was close. Would have had a baby. All right, here we go. Now when it's up here, I like to do the palm technique like we did on Pop the Lock. That gets me a nice, good, quick strike, and there we go. We just landed another 100 tickets, guys, so I like to go like that real quick. So Gear It Up, another skill game. The bonus, I'm not really sure, like as it gets higher, the bonus gets easier to hit, but I like to play it safe because the bonus usually isn't much more than the 100 on here anyway. Good safe bet, unlike Tower of Tickets where you get zilch. You know, the Willy Wonka meme. This Willy Wonka does not apply here, guys, okay? You actually get something no matter what. Even if you miss here, I think you get like 5 tickets. All right, guys, that's it for my arcade hacks video. Those were some of my best go-to current games at the arcade for jackpots and big tickets. Let me know in the comments, guys, if any of this has been able to help you out. If you guys enjoyed it, thumb it up. And like we always say, thanks for watching.